Hey family, aren't you tired of watching everybody else win? Every time you turn the TV on, someone came into something. There's this new business that's been started. Every time you go on social media, someone got married or something great came for them. Every time you look out and in your own life, you're seeing everybody else get the things that you know you deserve, the opportunities that you deserve. Aren't you tired of watching everybody else win? And family, I had to get to a point in my life where I said, it's either going to be one day or day one, right? One day I'm going to be great. One day I'm going to make it. One day things are turning around for me. Or day one, I'm making a decision today that I'm changing my life. Day one, I'm making a decision today that I want new and different for my life. Yo, I got so sick and tired of being myself. So tired of complaining and worrying and stressed out and wondering, where is he? What is he doing? Who is he? Yo, I was so tired of being myself that I wanted to be a better self. And I guess when you get to that point where you're done, where you're done living in lack, done being in unhappy, miserable relationships, done being in situations you don't like, done working when you get done, that's when you make a decision to change. And family, are you done? Are you tired? Like, are you tired of being sick and tired? I know I was I'm like, yo, I'm tired of living in lack. I'm tired of watching everybody else that I feel is getting the blessings that I deserve. I'm tired of being a hater. I'm so tired of being a hater, mad at him or mad at her because she got the thing that I thought I should get. No, that's not how that goes. Family, you got to change. And there was nobody forcing me to change. It's almost like when I'm working out, I'm running and there's no one chasing me. That takes internal, intrinsic motivation. And so does change. And true change happens when you wake up and you decide that you want to do something different than you did the day before. True change is you making a decision that you're going to do something different. And I was so sick and tired of being a loser in my life. And I know that sounds mean, and I'm not trying to be harsh or speak negative words over myself, but that is how I felt. I was like, yo, I'm so much better than this. I have so much untapped potential, so much unfair advantages, things that I'm naturally good at that I don't even have to try, right? I'm so good at so many things, but here I am living as if I'm not. I'm a whole ego out here living like I'm a chicken. Absolutely not. And family, you got to look at your life and look at the areas in your life that you can be better at. Look at the things in your life that you can do different. Look at the people in your life that you can forgive and let go so that you can be free. Free to be you, free to move about, free to have a different and better life and a different and new experience. I don't know what your personal belief is. If you believe in a God, Buddha, the universe, whatever your belief is, trust and know that you are co-creating your life. And since you are co-creating your life, you got the keys. Why not create the life that you want to live? We sit here with these negative thoughts. And I think I heard somewhere it was like we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. And 90% of those thoughts are the same thoughts that we had the day before. So if you're thinking the same thoughts that you had or you thought the day before, how can you create anything new? Tell me. I'll wait. If you're having the same thoughts, how can you even create anything new? You cannot, because you're thinking the same thoughts over and over, and you need a new mind to create a new thing. You need a new self to become a new when do you decide that you want to change? When do you decide that you want to be better? And I promise y'all, family, I sat here and I was so sad about the way my life was going, sad about the things that weren't working out for me, complaining about everything, hating on everyone, being judgmental and miserable. It was the worst situation I ever put myself in until I mentally made up in my mind that I wanted to change. Truly, I didn't have to wait for something to happen. I didn't have to wait for my husband to come. I didn't have to wait for my job to come. I could be happy right now. Because we as people think that we will be happy in the having of a thing. But the reality is you can be happy right now. It doesn't matter if you're not married. It doesn't matter if you're not in a relationship. It doesn't matter if you don't. The hardest lesson I learned from my mom is that just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. You may not have the thing that you want in your life now. You may not have the person that you want in your life now, but it is all there waiting for you when you decide to become that highest and best version of self. I'm telling y'all, when you decide to manifest a new and different and better life for yourself, when you decide to go that extra mile and do something different, when you decide to let them go, to forgive them for the things that they've done, to where they're no longer holding you up. Because a lot of times, family, if we don't forgive, that anger turns to acrimony. No, we don't need that in our lives. We need to heal, to transform, to change, to become different and better so that we can have different and better outcomes in our lives. Aren't you tired of being you? Not even you as if you're a bad person, but the part of you that is not healthy, the part of you that is not effecting or creating that true change that you want to see in your life. Are you ready to change? Are you ready to become a better, I can sit there, I can go to church every Sunday, I can listen to motivational speakers, I can have everybody tell me how great I am, how wonderful I am, and blah, 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 blah. But until I make a decision to change, nothing else will. And I learned that, family, nothing changes unless you do. Nothing, not the way you see things, nothing changes unless you do, unless you decide to make a change. So when are you going to decide to? I'll wait. Or are you waiting for a situation to get better so that you can be happy? Or are you going to decide to be happy so that that situation can get better? Because your mindset is everything. How you think is everything. How you feel is everything. And when I got to that point, family, where I decided that I no longer wanted to live in lack, where I no longer wanted to be unhappy, where I no longer wanted to be miserable, I decided to be happy. And it didn't happen overnight. It happened over time. And little by little, little became a lot. I started becoming the person that I always knew I could be. I started actually being happy. I wasn't depending on him for my happiness. I wasn't. No, I wasn't depending on kids. I wasn't depending on anyone other than my creator and myself to be happy. And I mentally made up in my mind that every day I'm going to be happy. Is it going to be one day or day one? And for me, it was like, day one. I'm done living in lack. I'm done being broke. I'm done being tired. I'm done being frustrated all around. And I wanted to be happy, y'all. I wanted to be happy. I was so tired of being unhappy. And how many things do we go through in life that give us legit reasons to be unhappy? Deaths, breakups, hurts, pains, loss. Valid reasons for us to be hurt and unhappy. And I get it. We mourn, we go through the things, it hurts. But we can't stay there. We can't stay there. And what I try to do in my own life is when I'm going through a challenging time, I'm going to give it an end date. And I know that you can't put a date on grief. I know that you can't put a date on healing. But for me, it helps me to say, Nicole, you got a few days. And even though it's still going to hurt, I want you to make a decision that you're going to try harder to overcome it. And I want you to make a decision that you're going to love yourself a little bit more. And I want you to overcome and overcome and overcome, because when you overcome, you become somebody new. And I had to speak to myself. And I had to literally encourage myself because I knew that I was deserving of so much more and so much better. I was done living in lack, done being frustrated, and done being tired with the same old, that I had the ability to change, y'all. And we all have the ability to change something in our lives. I do understand that situations happen that are above and beyond our control. I do understand that things in our life happen that are above and beyond our control. But family, give yourself more credit. There are a lot of things that you can control too. That you don't have to sit there and be unhappy. That you don't have to sit there and be miserable. We have a brain. We can literally use it. We have every single thing that we need to do every single thing that we need to do. But we discount ourselves and we tell ourselves that we're weak. You're not weak. You weak? Where? I'll wait. Who? Where are you weak? No, You have everything that you need. And really, a delay is not a denial. Maybe something happened in your life that got you feeling like how I was feeling, sad in your life, feeling like you could do better in your life. Family, I'm here to tell you, you can do better in your life. Is it going to be one day or day one? What are you waiting for? We can't keep allowing these people to hurt us. When they're happy, we're happy. When they're sad, we're sad. If they hurt us, we're down. If they call us, we're up. No, that's called giving away your power. And I know it because I've done it. And we're no longer giving away our power. We're taking our power back and we're pulling our energy back. And we're going to be happy in our own lives. And it doesn't matter what a person thinks about you. Let them think what they want. Because at the end of the day, what matters is you getting healthy, you feeling good about yourself, you being good, you taking yourself to the places that you need to go, you doing the things that you need to do. You do not have to watch everybody else win. For what? These people are no better than you. I don't care if they're on TV or they have $1 billion. They are human. They're no better than you. And you have every single thing that you need and every single thing that it takes to get to where you need to be. What are we waiting for? Because we are in our own way. And I know that because I was a victim in my life for so many years, blaming everybody, my mom, my dad, at some point I had to take accountability for who I am. I had to take accountability for where I was. And my life was a direct reflection of all of my thoughts, my beliefs, and my actions. That was my life. So I'm not going to sit here and blame anybody for the life that I have created and that I was creating. I was done. And family, when you get to that point in your life where you're done living in lack, where you're done being that not so good version of self, where you're done doing that and dealing with them, you will make a decision to change your life. And I promise you, it is so much better. And everything that you need lies on the outside of your comfort zone. Every single thing lies in the unknown. And I used to wake up, y'all, every morning. And have you ever been there? You wake up and you start to feel those negative thoughts from yesterday just download. And you already like, man, today is not going to be any different than yesterday. And now your day becomes just like yesterday. And you have no new days. Every day is Groundhog Day. And I was dealing with that until one day I woke up and I was like, I'm going to change. I'm going to manifest something new and different for my life. I'm going to make the decision that I want to be better. I'm going to decide to have a better and different life. So instead of waking up with those negative thoughts that start to download, I woke up and intentionally thought new and different thoughts. Intentionally started to feel inspired. I brought my future into my present. That's what I mean when I say Nicole Inspired. I brought my future into my present so that I can be happy now, yo. And that I didn't have to wait to have the thing and to have the person and to have the money to be happy, that I can make a decision to be happy now. And all the things and people that I want, they come to me. That I don't have to go out there and go on online dating and go and search and go. No, I don't got to do any of that, yo, because every single thing I want is going to come to me. And that's exactly what happened in my life. That you don't have to force anything. You allow everything good, everything noble, everything wonderful to come into your life. You're better than that. You're better than being a victim in your life. Yo, life is so short. And we sit here sad and unhappy for what? For what? For the things that we cannot change, we understand. But for the things that we have the ability to affect and impact, we're going to impact. We're going to change our lives and we're going to be better. We're done living in lack. We're done with the foolishness, scrolling on your phone and scrolling and posting because you're supposed to be happy. Absolutely not. You're done with that. You're done with that. It's death of the comfort zone. You're done with it because you want more and better. And as I decided I wanted to be better, I started putting things in place. And like I said, it didn't happen overnight. It happened over time. I started taking care of myself, setting better goals, doing more things, praying and manifesting, and overall feeling better and good about myself. And the sad days that I had, that was cool because I woke up the next day and intentionally decided that I wanted to have a better day. And I want the same for you. We're done living in lack. We're done watching everybody else win. We're done believing in people's highlight reels. We're done thinking that we don't have the power to change our lives. You can do anything that you put your mind to do. And you're done living in lack. You're done being frustrated with yourself. You're done not forgiving others. You're over it. So now it's on you. What are you going to do? I'll wait. What are you going to do? Are you going to change and be better? Are you going to want more for yourself and for your life? What are you going to do? Because you only get one life, family. Yo, it feels so good to be happy. Looking back on my life and all the things I've been through, it's like, it feels so good to be at peace. And don't get me wrong, things happen in your life that make you sad and bring you down. But overall, it feels so nice just to be happy. And knowing that my happiness is not dependent on him. My happiness is not dependent on her. My happiness is dependent on my God and me. And every single day you overcome and you course correct and you do the things that make you feel good and make you be better. Is it going to be one day or day one? Because we keep with this one day. One day things are going to change for me. One day it's going to be better when I get married. One day it's going to be better. Or day one, I'm making a decision that I want to change my life today. Just a little bit of encouragement for y'all, family. Stay inspired.